It's a whole new world we live in. Look around JoJo. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make their way to the top of the hill. Each time you try, gonna get just a little bit better. Each time you climb one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But you still gotta catch on. Be the best that you can be. Look around JoJo. It's a whole new world we live in.
It's time for the chase of Season 9 of the NASCAR Beaumont Cup Series. Today we're here at Homestead-Miami Speedway for the running of the Zygarde 400. For the Zygarde 400. On the pole today is the 36 of George Wark. On the outside is the Dirty Dozen driver James Shelley. In row 2 it is the 99 of Pichu and another Dirty Dozen driver, the 22 of Kyle Collins. In row 3 it is Nick Parasols and Amy Shelley. In row 4 we have Dirty Dozen, Zachary Fitzwater and Jacob Lawler. And running on your top 10 is Daniel Coffey and Avi Sachs. As you already can tell, it is the first of 3 races in the Dirty Dozen round. The top 8 drivers from after this round will become the Elite 8 and race for our next 3 races for the final 4 spots of the championship. And now without further ado, the Dirty Dozen begins with these famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are rolling off the track. And obviously you can tell this is a different Homestead-Miami Speedway. It is a lot more banked, which in turn makes it a lot more wrecks, a lot more passes, you name it. So this is why this is a chase race. Usually it's the last race of the season, but here we've got plenty of more races after Homestead-Miami. But for now, here we go. George Wark going to lead us to the green flag in the Zygarde 400 to start off the Dirty Dozen of the NASCAR Beaumont Cup Series chase. Oh yeah, right off the bat they start to wreck. A couple drivers involved. Ooh boy. They start the wreck on the very first turn of the race. Expect a lot more to get. Got to come later. Whoa. Oh boy. George Wark. He'll lead us to caution. We'll see if these guys slow down in time. No way. Oh man. Coffee had to go duck down. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, what just happened? Oh my gosh. Wow. Couple Dirty Dozen drivers are involved. Not a good start for them. Starts right on the first turn. Let's see where we can pinpoint where the wreck happened. Here's what happened. As you see, Dylan Young was battling for position. Got up. Oh, wow. They slowed up because there was another wreck ahead. Oh, man. I'll show you that first before we get to Dylan Young. Oh, yeah. Seth Cole right into DJ Curtis, and Curtis goes right up into Connor Breton. Dirty Dozen driver Breton also takes down Aaron Frink. Yeah, Aaron Frink is also in it. And Dylan Young. Also, take a look at this. As you see, this happened after. Everyone is passing. And then look at that. The 27 Fitzwater made contact just as the one was about to disappear on the pit road. It stood there after the wreck and it didn't even move. And wow, Fitzwater got a piece of that. I'm not sure why that's the case. Dylan Young did not move until the cars were coming up quick. Oh man, I hope Fitzwater, that damage didn't cost him a lot. This is where he got hit. Right there. Oh, it hit him hard. Wow. Are you kidding me? It hit him hard. Fitzwater couldn't even move his car. Leia Walker gives him the nudge. Wow. That's a heartbreaker. Walker, she got in the wrong place at the wrong time. She gets involved as well. That's a tough break. Wow. A lot of big twist already in Homestead. Jacob Cook will be the lowest finishing Dirty Dozen driver today. Dylan Young came 40th, Connor Breen 38th, and Zach Fitzwater 36. Oh man, already half, almost like a third of the Dirty Dozen drivers are out of the race here in Homestead. We still got more racing left though. Green flag back here at Homestead-Miami. Oh, Parasol's contact with the 99. Down the bottom. They save it though. Oh boy. Oh no, these guys are not going to save it. Wow, big wreck behind and the caution is out. The road did save it a bit, but not before he had a bit of damage. Nick Parasols though wasn't so lucky. Here's what happened. It began with a battle for second as Pichu made contact with the 31 of Parasols. And then he comes back right back up on track, does not even bother to slow down. As you saw, he comes back right up on track through the curve. Was thinking about pitting, but then decided to just go back up and slips right into Jeffrey Buckeye and Connor Vale. Buckeye, another one of the Dirty Dozen drivers in the field. So these guys have not had a great start here at Homestead. And a huge scare for Dylan Thoreau. A huge scare after the curve. Michael White contact. And the 5 also spun on that corner right there. They were able to keep it without spinning, but still the wreck happens in the back. That's the caution of the day. Wow, it caught a lot. Here's another, and here's pit stops underway. Kyle Collins, a Dirty Dozen driver, comes out first. If he wins, he won to get into the Dirty Dozen last race, but if he wins again, he'll get to the Elite 8. So he's looking to continue his chase run in hopes of at least eclipsing, trying to make it into the chase. Don't even know what I'm saying, but you get the point. The next highest of Dirty Dozen driver left is Casey Clover running an 8th. Buckeye has called it quits. Another Dirty Dozen driver is out of the race. 5 drivers of the Dirty Dozen are already out. We're back to green. Oh, Sachs got a battle with Kyle Collins. Oh boy, both again. Does the move again. Collins keeps it off. Can he save the car? He does. What a save by the 22. And it's cautions out, but Sachs is gonna get beat by Kyle Collins to the line. Wow, that was a close call by the 22 machine. Kept it together, was almost spun. Wow, 2 drivers actually almost spun out on the exact same corner. Watch this. Kyle Collins gonna get into Avi Sachs. Seth Cole got into Matthew Fuller. Kyle Collins, what a miraculous effort to save the car and keep the lead. Wow. And then Fuller, though, was, well, let's see if Fuller was so lucky. And Fuller slows up. He got back right on track, and then the wreck happened behind them. David Rochester, Bob Fergus got up, and then Joshua Michaels up high as well. And Lawler is out, Michaels is out, Fergus is out. Thoreau survives. Oh no, Amy Shelley and these guys spun under the caution. Oh no, another wreck. Oh man, wow, another wreck behind the leaders. Under the caution. Whoa, why is Collins have damage? Uh-oh, this can't be good. Wait a minute, what just happened? Oh no, he was gonna pit, and then he must have lost his tires, and he hits the wall. He tried to get to pit road, he slips though on his way up, and he went the wall, and unfortunately he hits the pit road barrier, hit the wall there, he couldn't reach pit road. Oh man, what a game changer. Wow, that's another game changer. Collins is out of the race. So half the Dirty Dozen drivers have retired, but at this point, at least retiring isn't as bad as it was early in the race. So the other Dirty Dozen are surviving, shouldn't even be worried about that anymore. But all they need now to worry is to survive today. Yeah. 3 drivers in the top 10 from the Dirty Dozen: Jason Tross, Charles Sanford, John Skibnicki. The others are James Shelley in 15th, Casey Clever 16th, and John McNamara 22nd. Your new leader is now Nick Barney. Take us back to green on lap 16. Wow, what an eventful race already. A lot of lead wrecks today. And then Washer learned his lesson. This time try not to do it. And he doesn't. Here comes Washer. Here comes Pichu though. Pichu trying to win it. So is PJ Williams. Oh, caution is out. Who took the lead? It was Pichu. Right on time. Caution came out. Pichu gets the lead away from Chris Washer. Let's show you the caution, and it's Avi Sachs and Alex Bush. Oh boy. Well, another mistake on pit road. He did the same thing Kyle Collins did and gets right up to Alex Bush, and both drivers are now out of the race. Sachs even hangs up on the wall like Spider-Man. Yeah, it's not been the best season ever for Sachs, definitely not, and that's probably why. Well, leaders are pitting. Pit stops, though, are going to be the least of their worries tonight. What they're worried about is trying to survive today's race. That's what they should be worried about right now. We're now down to almost half the field left. 22 drivers left to compete to win here at Homestead-Miami. Right now, the highest Dirty Dozener is John Skibnicki in 7th. Charles Sanford is 9th. John McNamara is 10th. Casey Clever's 13th, and James Shelley is 14th. Seth Cole and Zachary Chambers have just retired from the race, so we're actually only going to be left with 20 drivers to compete for the win. We're not even going to look back at the incident today because we've seen a lot happening at Homestead-Miami, and so we're going to save our energy for the bigger ones happening on the final laps. Back to green. Luke Walker won the last race at Charlotte, so could TA2 go back to back? Oh, look at that. Look at the lead he got from Pichu got. A great start for Pichu, but can he hold on though? PJ Williams trying to close in. Chris Washer though trying to compete for second. And another caution. And once again, Pichu's the leader. And it's Casey Clever's in it. Another Dirty Dozen driver has wrecked out. And guess who spun him out? James Shelley, who also's in the Dirty Dozen. Oh, some dirty words between Casey Clover and James Shelley led Shelley to spin out Clover. Wow, I'm surprised he wasn't penalized for that kind of a move. I don't know if it was intentional or not, though. They don't know if that wreck was intentional. But if it, well, either way, Clover, he might be out of the race. He is out of the race, so Clover is done for the day. That leaves only 5 Dirty Dozen drivers left to compete for the win. Skibnicki, Sanford, Shelley, McNamara, Trost. Wow, this has been a fun race for us, but not a fun race for Dirty Dozeners. We'll hope that they'll step it up in the next race in Atlanta, which I think is in Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta. And then after that it'll be Indianapolis, so those tracks are expected to be worth the wait, worth watch. Here we go. 12 to go in Homestead-Miami. And another start for Pichu, unless Pichu does not have those starts again in the next period. Might not be possible for anyone to catch up to Pichu, but, well, look at this. They're actually trying to catch up. Trying to use the draft to help each other out to close in on the 99. Washer down. Oh, save. Wow. Washer went down below. And here comes P.J. Williams for the lead. And a great save by Chris Washer. Daniel Coffey, though, is going to get third away from the 4 machine. A great save. Jordan Davis, he wants to add his name to the list. Oh, boy. Oh, no, the 43. Oh, no, Nick Barney has spun. And is they're going to pull a caution out? Yes, they are. Oh, another wreck. Jordan Davis and Dan Coffey did wreck. Oh, man. Final stretch to the line. Williams has the edge. And O'Heal Williams will lead with 9 laps to go. We'll have one more green flag run for this. So, still anybody's race. Let's show you the wreck between 43. Ooh, Matthew Fuller. Too close for comfort as he dumps the 43 on the start-finish line. But that wasn't the end, though. Look at this. Dan Coffey got right into the 21 of Jordan Davis. These guys were battling for a top 5 spot, and they're now out of the race after that incident. So let's go right in and see the finish to the line. Davis, Coffey, Barney, they should be out of the race. 16 drivers left on the lead lap to compete for the win. Davis, Coffey is done. What about Barney? He's done too. So it'll be down the final 16 in the final 5 laps of the race for the win. Next, caution flag. If it happens before the white flag, the race is over. And P.J. Williams, he's hoping another caution comes out so he can hold on to win again. Green flag on the final 5 laps here at Homestead. A much needed head start for the number 2 machine. Oh, we're clean so far. Right now we're clean. Jack Blake gonna get second away. Was recently eliminated. And that's the race right there. The 40 machine has just wrecked to the line. That'll be your race. P.J. Williams needed a caution, and he sure got one. Zach Golbeck wrecked down the final turn on their way to the line. And that is it. And once again, it is Matthew Fuller that caused the chaos. As you see, he spun Golbeck down. And yep, they took the caution before they crossed the line. And so it is official. Shelley wrecks as well. But the question is, will Williams hold on? I think he will. definitely will. They pit it twice, so I wouldn't be surprised. Mason Wood and Shelley are done. 13 drivers finished this race, so not a lot finished this race. Not a lot of survivors. But at least we had a couple Dirty Dozeners that survived. White flag is out for P.J. Williams. 1 lap to go. Well, he was top 10 in the points, but he didn't have a win. But now it's too late for him to get in the chase, but at least he has a win this season. When was the last time he won a race? It was like a couple seasons ago, but if he holds on, he'll win again. And he will do just that. Coming up the final corner, P.J. Williams will win the Zygarde 400 at Homestead-Miami. P.J. Williams, a winner today to start off the Dirty Dozen for his first win of the season in the number 2 machine. Your final results, P.J. Williams in first and Jack Blake will be second. Peachy will complete your podium for third. Chris Washer, the number 4, will finish in fourth. And John Skibnicki was the highest chaser, the Dirty Dozen chaser in the field in fifth. David Rochester 6th. Charles Sanford 7th, James Shelley is 8th, Zeke Marley's 9th, Jason Trost rounds out the top 10. Matthew Fuller survived somehow in 11th. John McNamara survived as well in 12th, and the last survivor was Dylan Thoreau in 13th. And let's show you the rest of the field just to remind you, a lot of Dirty Dozeners were not able to survive to start off the race in Homestead-Miami. That'll do it here from the Homestead-Miami Speedway as P.J. Williams gonna celebrate his first win of the season today. We'll see you all at Atlanta as we'll show you the updated point standings with the chase grid only and the bottom 4 that need to step it up in order